Yes.
We are experiencing some technical difficulties.
Yeah, we're just waiting for people. We're waiting for one person.
Again.
It's cool. I think there's been like a different person every time who's been late. Although Faye doesn't be late.
It's not my fault.
It's fine. I don't care. It was fine with me. But yes, I'm back with my 2 laptop setup, and I was smart this time, and I have my GM notes and the game running on one laptop, so they're like side by side. Because I am occasional big brain. So, yes. Oh yeah, Josie, how did your level up go?
Well, I think it went pretty good.
Did you go for that thing we were talking about, the other one?
Yeah.
Ooh, can you tell us about it?
So my class feat is Scout Dedication.
Ooh.
And then my skill feat is Charming Liar.
Nice. That sounds fun.
Yeah, and then my extra spell is, my extra spell is Phantom Pain.
Oh, nice. Can you also only cast 2 spells?
I can now cast 3.
Ooh, fancy. So you have more spells than our summoner. That's good to know. I should pull up stream on my phone. That would be smart so I can see chat.
I took alchemist dedication, so I could, craft alchemical compounds, including alchemical bombs.
Yep.
And that includes healing potions.
Yeah, so you guys maybe won't be dying constantly.
I can make healing potions for us.
So I don't know. I think I started doing this before last time, like before this, after last time, before this time. I started posting my fanfiction on AO3.
God, stop! Cease.
No,
Cease, woman.
I'm having a lot of fun writing it.
Snapped for you. Snapped for you. As an avid AO3 user.
Yes. I mean, I don't think anybody here is going to read it because it's Troll Hunters, and I don't think anybody here has watched Troll Hunters.
I've heard its praise sung.
It's
many
good.
times.
It's good.
I can't watch.
Yeah, you've heard it be sung by me. Because I love it.
What the? How am I supposed to download? I don't understand.
Oh, hi, Nyla. You have to
How am I
delete it and then reinstall it.
That's fucking...
Yeah.
It's dumb.
Yeah.
It's very dumb.
That was my mistake.
Yeah.
Wait, where am I finding it though?
On the page? No, I don't want the race. I want the enemy.
What do you mean? What do you mean on the page?
On the Roll20 page. Not the Roll20, the actual, like... the actual, like map tool page.
Okay.
Like where you downloaded map tool from originally.
Yeah, I don't remember where I downloaded it from.
Just Google map tool and you'll find it.
Yeah, that's all I did.
I have a question.
Yeah?
Since we were in the middle of the day when we all leveled up, do I get that additional spell per day now? Like, I
You
think I had used
do,
a spell.
But you do not
during
get any of your
the day.
spells back unless you guys take a rest for 24 hours.
Okay. Okay, so now I had one. Now I have another one light up, but I can only use one today because I already used one.
Yes,
during the day.
yes, that is correct.
Amazing. Thank you.
No prob. Okay, where are the stats for this monster that we guys are going to be fighting, probably? Maybe. But yeah, how's the downloading going, Nyla?
Fuck you. Not good.
I'm sorry.
Fucker.
How's it going? Use profanities.
I mean, that's a vibe.
I'm just pissed. Stop. It's doing the stupid ass token again. I don't want the fucking token.
You don't want token
Scroll
tool?
Scroll down.
No.
Scroll down.
Yeah, just scroll down for it. Oh, they
This was
actually have the
same
stats right
mistake
there.
I
I'm
did
blind.
last time.
It's okay, Nyla. You got this. I believe in you.
My internet is still out.
Don't worry, we can just move your character for you again. Can you see the stream?
What?
Can you see?
Cannot be open because it is from an unidentified. What do you mean? Yes,
Someone
it's open.
I had that
sharing
message
screen, or am I gonna watch
I had
it?
anyways.
You can either watch my stream or you can look at the screen I'm sharing.
Yeah, I'm
Cool.
doing this later. I'm doing this later. This is not happening.
Don't worry, I believe in you.
Well, it's not happening. So everyone's gonna have to. I hate this.
We're just moving you?
Sorry.
Okay. We can move you.
Hit this.
It's okay,
I'm sorry
Nyla.
about swearing. I'm frustrated.
I don't care about
cannot-
swearing on this channel.
I literally have no patience for technology. I just don't have it. I'm
True.
trying the other one now. Because I
Okay.
don't think I think I'm doing the wrong one.
Okay. Are you doing the Windows one or the Mac one?
There's two Mac ones.
Are
There's
you
two
on
different
Mac or Windows?
Mac.
Okay, just double checking.
I'm a Mac.
Just making sure that you're a Mac pleb and not a Windows
Okay.
gamer.
I was doing because there's two. There's a .pkg and then .dmg, and I apparently need to do the DMG if I
Yeah.
want it to work.
Yes, that,
Okay,
that tracks.
Hold on.
It's
On a
cool.
hot X,
I'm gonna
folks.
move us over to the map on stream.
I'm gonna do adapt.
Also, do you
and then
guys
I'm
need me
going
to ping you to where your
add.
characters are? Has anybody joined the game?
Have. And I see a black screen.
Okay, give
So
me a second.
Has it been shared with players yet?
Give me a second. I figured out how to do this. Like literally like 10
Oh,
20
right.
minutes 10 minutes ago I figured out how to do this.
Control. Control.
Crap, how did I do it? Oh, here we go. There you go. Did that center you?
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. I'm actually learning how to do things as a GM.
Can we exit the initiative tracker from last time?
Yes, we are not an initiative currently.
I have no idea how to do that.
You just press the X.
I just hit the X.
Wow, lying.
Oh,
How do I
Okay.
remove the cinder rat?
Which X?
The
Where
upper
X?
right hand corner on the initiative tab.
Out there. It's so small.
I don't know why there's two Katsumis.
Now you see it?
No, yeah, now I see them. Okay.
Katsumi is superior.
Yes, clearly. While Nyla is struggling, why don't we all introduce our characters? You can start Josie because I can move your character for you.
Cool. I'm Josie. I play Katsumi. This lovely little kitsune bard.
Also, go over your level up with chat if you guys want to share that.
Oh, yeah. So I guess we leveled up, and I
Tell him your
now
dedication.
have, I am a scout. I have scout dedication, and I am a charming liar. So hopefully, I can use those.
Yes.
That's about it.
Muffin, not Muffin, sorry, the one below Katsumi, which I think is Fenny. You can go next. Who are you, Fenny?
Yeah. Hello. So Fenny is a halfling summoner, and her eidolon is named Emily. Level 2 Fenny now has access to the reinforced eidolon class feat and the battle medicine skill feat, along with a new spell, ventriloquism, which I'm sure will be used in many obnoxious and funny ways.
Okay, and then Nyla, can you talk or are you still working on things?
Has everyone introduced themselves?
No, Faye can go next.
Oh,
Can you go, Faye? Is that okay?
okay. Playing Cass, a little green kobold adventurer who has who has a robotic companion that is a size category larger than her. I took the alchemist dedication, so I can now create alchemical bombs and healing potions, which we'll need.
Yes. And then while Nyla is finishing setting up, I can go over what happened last time. Last time, you guys were in... Oh god, no, I moved people. No, I just select them. Okay, we were in this far right-hand lower room where you had previously killed the fire rat, and then you touched both orbs and obtained their powers. One which was a 10-minute a fly speed of 10... A fly speed thing. We can look at the details later. And that gives you extra damage for a round. We did not go to the north. We came back to the left and almost got murdered by a fountain, but proceeded to murder the fountain. And then, Nyla, are you good, or should we stall?
Correction, we licked the orbs.
Oh, that's right, you did lick the
Yes.
orb. Sorry.
Like
Yes.
the orbs.
Yes, you
There
did
was
lick
much
them.
licking that did take place.
I also see that,
Hello.
And no
Yes.
one was brave enough to lick the rat corpse as soon as we got a power off the rat corpse.
yeah, nobody licked the corpse. Do you want to introduce your character, Nyla?
Sure. Hi. So my character is Muffet. They are a champion, human, and honestly, I've been so occupied trying to get this stupid tool to work that nothing really changed with Muffet. All I took was, I don't even know if the hit points changed, if I'm being dead honest. I wanted to check that before starting.
Oh yeah, hit points.
Yeah,
oh,
hit
okay,
points are a thing that
okay,
should be
good.
increasing.
Yeah, they did increase. That's good. I'm no longer super squishy. I think that's how all of us feel, though. So I took
I
the
will probably
divine
still be squishy.
grace feat. Sorry.
I'll probably
Go
still be squishy.
Oh, I'm
What?
sorry. I can take hits, though. I'll take it. Don't worry. Oh, I messed up again. Dang it.
It's
no,
okay.
no.
It's okay.
You all are going to hear random knowing that's going to spontaneously
That's
happen.
me
with
always
this.
on stream, don't
I
worry.
took divine grace, which basically I can call upon my deity's grace and gain a +2 circumstance bonus to a save.
Do you have a specific deity or just general
I
god?
do. No, I do actually. We've never gone over it though.
Can you tell us, or is that a secret?
Or did I? No, I did take one. I did take. No, I didn't. Well, I mean, it never really came up in conversation.
Okay.
Where is it? I wrote it down in my characters details. Aha! There we go. Where's my deity? It's in here somewhere. Oh, deity is Desna.
Yes.
I forget a little bit about the god, but yeah, they're pretty chill. I took the domain. My select domain is luck, so that's something that happens a lot, I guess.
Nice.
And they're pretty much like chill person. So yeah,
Nice.
That's my character. And
So-
my cat's right outside my door now.
So, just to make sure we're all on the same page, you guys did not rest, but any hit points you gain from your level gets added to your current hit points that are damaged.
Oh no!
So,
Oh,
unless
it's not.
you guys can take a rest if you want. It's up to you guys what you want to do. But just so you know, you still should be damaged if you took damage in this previous fight. Same thing with
Okay.
spells. If you gained extra spells, you get those extra spells, but any spells that you had spent are still spent. So, yeah, what are you guys doing? I also wrote down that there was some angst between Muffet and Kess. I don't remember what that was about, but apparently it happened.
Oh yeah, Cass almost died.
That tracks.
I got hit. I got hit once and went down.
Yep.
This fountain was straight up trying to murder you.
So
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Cool. Great.
I don't want to go talk over anyone if someone else is going to go.
You're good.
Okay, so Muffet, from being in the water, they kind of like, I think I was still prone, right? I had
Yes.
actually like gotten up.
I think you were sitting on your ass.
Yeah. And so I like gingerly get to my feet and I look over to where you are, Tess, and I start like kind of like trying to wade in the water towards you. And as I'm doing so, one of their arms are outstretched, and they're asking, "Are you okay? Like, you went down. Are you fine?" And like you can see like visible, I wouldn't say like panic, but yeah, panic and concern and mixed with guilt on their face.
Coughs up some water. Yeah, fine.
I'm so sorry. And that's when they like crumple back down in the water and you all see them like mumbling to themselves and they kind of just like curl in on themselves and seem to like sit there and it's unclear if they're like crying or if it's water like going down their face, but they're clearly like having some like crisis occur at this moment in time.
It's okay. I've been caught in explosions several times. I'm perfectly fine.
No, but I don't want any of you to die. I can't have that happen again. I'm not letting that happen again.
I did.
And they
Oh,
take
the
a breath
moon
and they
has-
nod. They like take a deep breath and they're still like shaken, but then they like nod to like your statement, and it seems to be clear that you saying that kind of like brought them back to reality, and so like they're okay, but they're still like sitting in the water and kind of just like go quiet.
The ball picks you up, plops you down in the water.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Thank you. Sorry.
Random boops.
Oh, can you move your character or should I keep moving it for you?
You're gonna have to because
Okay.
it keeps telling me that it's and my computer keeps rejecting it.
Okay,
So
just
I don't
checking.
know really what to do to fix that right now.
We can work on it. I was just double checking because I did move them for you.
Thank you.
Okay, so do Katsumi or Fenny have any reaction to that heart-wrenching scene that just happened?
Well, if I know one thing, you don't put a trap in front of nothing. So my bet is that this here a lady was here to protect maybe some treasure.
Fanny, do you see anything?
No, but there is a door over there that I can see.
Oh yeah, does anybody have dark vision? Because there is no door at that door.
Oh,
I have
probably
dark vision.
I've stopped doing the
I
dancing.
have low light.
Probably.
Okay,
so never
Kess,
mind.
Kess, how long can you see in the dark?
Oh god. A moment.
Because low light would also work. What's your low light vision? Girl, fox girl, Katsumi.
Thanks.
Fuck, bro.
Sorry.
Girl.
Vision. It doesn't say a range. Just says
It doesn't say a range.
It doesn't say a range.
Isn't it doubled? Isn't dark vision usually like double what like a normal
Yeah.
like a person who doesn't have dark vision can see?
Yeah,
That's true.
It just,
That's
it
how it
does-
is in D&D.
yeah, it just doesn't say a range. I'm just gonna look up dark
Okay,
vision
Cass.
itself.
So, because of
Maybe
your
you could just
location,
see
I will
the
show you
dark.
something. If I can... Oh
Okay.
god, let me reveal. This is what you can see looking through the doorway.
Ah,
Cool, cool,
Right.
cool, cool.
A friend in what seems to be a much larger room. And then Katsumi, because of your location, I'll also reveal that.
Cool, 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 cool.
So, I don't have dynamic lighting, so we're gonna do my best. But yeah, it seems like there's a room there with at least one kobold.
eyes up. More friends. Says quotation marks. Like air quotes. Did anyone hear?
Yeah, it looks like there are some friends there. Oh yeah, I can reveal more if you're gonna stand there, Cass. Are you gonna stand there?
I'm standing here.
You can see that, and then it looks like there's some more raised areas that are just out of your sight.
Okay, cool. Just gonna move here.
And then, yeah, so there's a little more that you can see. But yeah, it seems like there's a whole bunch of kobolds that are in this room, and they look all kind of on guard, like they heard you guys breaking down something, and they're waiting to, like, try to sneak attack you.
Damn, I don't have anything I can throw at them.
Is there treasure in the room?
You can, there are some treasure chests that can be seen by people with dark vision.
Oh,
Well, there's the one. There's the one you can see right now.
yeah.
There might be another room, like, past there, but you can't see quite that far.
Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to get off bulk.
Oh, we have a robot.
I'm gonna get off bulk, and then I'm gonna place down 2 spike traps that I have.
Okay, where are you placing them?
Spike bears. I'm placing like in God.
Can you paint on the map where they are?
Yes, I can. Let me see. Can I create more tears of reality?
Please don't.
There it is.
We do not need more tears in reality.
There. And then there.
Okay. Why did you draw an Among Us?
I don't like it.
Yeah, so you set your 2 spike traps. Are you trying to conceal them at all, or are they just vibing?
I'm trying to conceal them a bit, like
Okay.
a little bit with some rubble and stuff.
Let me... what do you want to roll me for that?
I do not know.
I'm pulling up a character sheet now.
Deception.
Yeah, you can roll deception for that. Deception or thievery, I would say.
Well, I'm trained at deception.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and deceive.
21.
Yes, those are, like, completely hidden. To be able to see them, they'll have to beat a DC, like, 21. This is how I'm gonna run that for now, because I don't know the actual rules. But, you know, who needs the actual Pathfinder rules?
Then I'm flying back up on bulk.
Yes. Does anybody else want to do anything with these, foreseen kobolds?
I'm gonna pull out a crossbow.
Anybody besides Cass have anything they want to do?
That's what I'm talking.
I'm going to take this opportunity to manifest my Eidolon. Because if I can foresee a fight,
Yes.
I'm not going in without it.
Let me get MB for you. They are on the other side of the map. They're coming.
On another plane of existence.
Yeah, that is the grassy hell that we all live in.
Alright, so it says, for Manifest Eidolon, it appears in an open space adjacent to me.
There you go. There's MB.
Thank you.
Katsumi is gonna, like, take out her daggers.
Yeah.
Huh.
And then you still have
So
the
she's
dancing lights going,
prepared.
right?
No, I thought we said that was dropped.
I don't know. Somebody... Oh, God.
I think it probably was with all the, like, ruckus. I don't think I would have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I just know somebody had it up so that people could see.
Yeah, I mean, I could do it again, but that would definitely, like, reveal where we are.
Yeah, just the
right
people
now.
who don't have low light vision or dark vision cannot see right now, so I'm just making sure you guys know that.
Okay.
What are you guys seeing right now? And this is not me. This is Buffett. I literally don't know what voice to do for him that makes it any different than mine. I'm just specifying.
Muffet is just blind.
Yes. Oh, fun. More friends.
Also, do not step in front of me at all.
Okay. I won't. Why? Did you do something?
There's traps there.
Oh, fun. Thank you for letting us know.
Okay, do you have anything you want to do to prepare Muffet?
Oh, I having like Ezra, stop eating my bag. Sorry.
I can
probably
hear
have,
the cat eating her bag.
Okay, can you hear him purring?
No.
Okay. I probably just pull out one of my like knives and just like prep for battle just in case, or do a little like clunky on the head. You know, if I need to just knock someone out.
Fair. So it seems like you guys are preparing an ambush. How are you guys gonna do this? Or, whatever you guys are doing.
What's happening?
I don't know, you set up traps, you're summoning things. What are you guys doing? What is your plan?
I will take a shot.
What shot?
Crossbow. At the kobold right in front of me. Kobold Scout 2.
Yeah, sure, roll the hit. I don't know why it's Kobold Scout 2, but we'll go with it. Okay, let me... What's your roll to hit?
I don't have this written down. It's like kill this crossbow.
It should be dexterity, and then if you're proficient in it, your proficiency.
Yes. Dexterity proficiency, so that is 5. Plus my level, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think proficiency is your level, or like half your level, or something.
Training. No, there's training, then there's level.
That's right. Yeah, I've played a PC in this game before.
You have.
I've played once.
22 to hit.
A 22, yes, that will hit. Does that crit?
I'm gonna look
No,
up.
that does not crit. That hits though, yes.
I'm gonna look up the weapon. It's actually written down.
I think it's a D6 plus your strength to hit for damage. Damage.
Hand crossbow.
Hand crossbow.
It is D6.
D6, yeah, plus your strength. So roll.
6 piercing damage.
God, this guy is not looking good, but he's still alive. It's just like his arrow is sticking out of like his abdomen. And then he like looks towards where the arrow came from, and so do all of the other guys. You each can do one thing before they start to come over here.
I'm gonna command Bulk to attack anything that gets close.
Okay.
Is that my one thing?
That's your one thing, yes.
Yeah.
Penny will take out her dagger.
Okay. Do you want to have MB do anything before they get here?
No, just Fenny's gonna be like, all right, I don't have any time to explain, and we're gonna fight people. Good luck.
Okay. Katsumi, do you have anything you want to do?
Well, she's already armed, so I think she's good where she is. She can throw things.
Okay. Muffet,
Completed.
Yeah.
do you want to do anything before the kobolds start to run over to you guys?
You know what? Hold on. Do I have a little thing? I think might have a little thing, and it might be a little bit of a funny haha.
Yeah.
Do I have? Okay, sorry. I do. How many do I have? Oh my god. Okay, are they gonna come directly running towards us?
You think so? Basically, how this is gonna work is I'm giving you an action to do something, and then we're gonna roll initiative and go from there.
Yeah. Okay. Can I do this simultaneously? So I'm gonna like do this simultaneously when I see them start running at us. Does that count still?
You
as
can
being as
hear
my
them
first
running
thing?
towards you, yes, because you cannot see.
Glorious!
But yes.
So I remember that I have a little trinket, and everyone else sees me pull out this like gray leather bag. It's small. And inside you hear like little things clinking, but like not the metal clinking together. And I undo the tie, and as I see them coming, I take the bag and I like throw the contents into the room, and 200 glass colorful beads fill the floor as the kobolds start running towards
What's
us.
the radius on that?
I have no idea. All I know is that I have a bag of marbles, and I just threw marbles into the room.
Okay, so I'll give you let me
And
do
they
some
have
painting.
to succeed a DC 13 acrobatics check.
So I'll
or,
give
or
you
reflex save.
these 3 squares
Oh, I'm not looking. Shit. Hold on.
as being with your marbles. Does that look good to you?
I can't see. There's stuff in my way.
Look at the screen.
Yes, that looks glorious.
Okay. And what did you say the DC was?
It's 13 acrobatics or reflex save.
Okay. So now that that's happened, everybody let's roll initiative with perception, or if you guys want, no perception, because you guys were being like straight up just murdering things before. So yeah,
It's a
murdering
15.
the fountain.
17.
And then I think you can
And-
edit your characters, or no?
14.
I can't though because I'm
That's
not in,
right.
so 15.
Window initiative.
15. And then what did you get, Katsumi? I can put yours in there for you.
8.
Same as last time.
Yeah. Not rolling great.
Valid. Can you edit yours, Kess? Oh, Embe needs to go on the initiative, don't they?
We share an initiative.
Oh, you do? Okay. What are Embe's pronouns, by the
we
way?
act as one. She.
Okay, just checking.
14.
Cool. We're all good for initiative.
No, how do I edit mine again? Sorry.
I can just do it for you. Like if you open up initiative, you can right click on your character to do it. What did you roll?
17 plus 6.
Wow.
So 23.
23. Yes, you're going first. How do I sort? Yes. Okay, so you are the first one to go, Fenny. You're the first one to be like, they're coming, I'm gonna do some shit.
Remember, there's
Alright.
traps.
Yes.
Just careful.
I
They're
don't know
marbles.
if you guys know that the marbles are there unless specifically Muffet is telling you about them though.
Oh, I think they made a show of it.
Okay.
And made eye contact with everyone. So everyone, and they could hear the little beads
Yes.
sticking on the.
You looked blindly around where you think your party members are and did a really cool throw.
Well, we're all decently close to each other. I can see all of them. Yeah.
True. Well, I mean, it's kind of pitch black down here because there's no lights.
Doesn't Muffet have a torch going on?
Does
right?
Muffet still have a torch going on? I don't know.
I thought so.
Then it's fine because I always forget light is a thing, so we're good.
No, all good.
Yes. But you are the first to react, Fenny.
Light doesn't matter.
No, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. Dreaming of a white Christmas.
Racially ambiguous holiday.
Yes.
Yeah. I will cast the dancing lights cantrip,
Okay.
so everyone can see everything right now. I believe.
Yee.
And I'm gonna take a step back.
Ah, my
behind
eyes.
Emily.
Okay. And that's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Brings us to all of the kobolds. Okay. And I'm just gonna move over here because I can. This guy who got shot, he's not gonna move. This one goes 5, 10, and then you said it was a reflex save or an acrobatic save?
Acrobatic or reflex. I think it's a reflex save.
Okay, so he rolled a 21, so does that save?
Wait.
No, not for you, for the marbles.
God, about the marbles.
Are you there, Nyla?
Yes, I am here.
What was I'm assuming a 21 saves against your marbles?
Oh yeah.
And then he's gonna sprint, and then here, and then what's the save for your trap?
I think it's perceptions. I'll look it up. God,
Okay, his
These things.
perception is an 18, and it was against your 21 for hiding it.
Yeah. Yeah. Snare.
Yeah, how does your snare work?
Triggering snares. Unless stated otherwise, the snare is pushed when a small or larger creature enters the snare square, the snare effect occurs. And then the snare is destroyed. Using creative crafting DC as the snare stealth DC.
What is your crafting DC?
I'm trained at crafting DC, so that's like 10, 12, like 20 or so.
20? Yeah, he still fails.
I think it's 22.
Yeah, he rolled an 18.
I got it to work.
So. You got it to work? Yay! Yeah, the kobold rolled an 18,
Alright.
so does he just like get flung upside down and is hanging from the ceiling?
No, this is spike snare.
Oh, what does that do?
Let me look. Spike. Spike snare.
Spike snare.
2d piercing damage.
So roll me your damage as the spikes go. He was like running through the marbles and managed to like step his feet, and then he runs one more step and gets snared in your spikes.
It was a spike snare, yeah. Or what is that? That's 11
11 damage?
slashing.
Oh, he's dead.
Piercing damage.
He's
11
dead.
piercing damage.
Let me give him a dead. I think that says he's dead. But yes, this guy, you straight up murdered him. What does this look like?
He like dodges the marbles, runs up, thinks he has a good shot, and then just a giant spike goes through his foot up his leg. But
Oh,
you know, the kobold that goes into him
yeah. Oh God,
because it's small.
he's small. Yes. The other kobolds see this, and they don't want to deal with that shit. So, Cass, you're on top of Bulk, right?
Sort of. Like I'm sort of on top of them. I'm kind of on his back.
You're like giving a piggyback ride.
Yeah.
Okay, so this kobold that you shot.
I would say I'd have partial cover if that exists.
Yeah, no, they're gonna target Bulk because Bulk looks like the big problem here. This kobold skull is he's like, frick, my friend is dead, and you shot me. So he's gonna attempt to throw one of his spears at you.
And this is aiming at Bulk.
Yeah, aiming at Bulk. Which is a 15 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
So the spear whizzes past, and he sits down. He feels defeated. So let me give him a state that's saying he's just other. He's just sitting down right now. He's giving up right now.
I know I didn't want to kill any of the kobolds, but like, best up them crap. It's their fault.
True. Okay. So this kobold, seeing what is happening. Oh, you're in. Okay, let me recenter you really quick. Tool.
Oh no, like
There we go.
Oh, that's great. Thank you.
Yeah, I just needed to recenter you. Don't worry. So sorry. This guy, seeing what's going on, he's gonna run over here. He's gonna grab some of the food from the table. And that's 2 of his turns. And then he's gonna make a ranged strike to hit on Cass, Bulk, because Bulk is the only one that they can see. Which is an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, so instead of dealing damage, Bulk has a -1 status penalty to D20 rolls and DCs until they spend an action to clean the gross food off. Or you can spend an action to clean it.
Okay, that is not what I was expecting.
And then the kobolds are giggling madly. They're getting things done. And 2 of them are gonna run over here for this turn.
Wait, did we kill one? Like, we knocked it out, right? Like, it's not dead.
I
is
mean, you killed it, yes. You drove a spike up through its leg.
It's dead.
it? Oh.
Okay, so like grab it. Oh, Oh,
And
thank
it
you
was-
so much for the raid, Mary Studio. Sorry, we're in the middle of combat right now, but I very much appreciate it. Everybody go check out Mary's Studio.
It is the kobold is very much dead.
Yes,
It
the
was-
kobold is very much dead. So these two start rustling around in this thing. And they pull out two, each one has a jar. And they're gonna hold on to those for right now and end their turn. And this guy is gonna run here, and he's gonna attempt to strike at Bulk with his spear and throw it. With
This might be a problem.
a 21 to hit.
That hits. It
Okay,
doesn't crit, but that
it
hits.
hits. Okay, how much damage is that? Yeah, Pathfinder. We're playing Troubles in Otari right now, right, guys? This is our 5th session?
6?
6th session? I thought it was 5.
We're still in the
Possibly.
starting
One of those two.
We're still in the first dungeon. That is 4 damage as this spear beats into your robot friend. And he goes, he's happy, and he's gonna end his turn here. I don't know why I gave him a papyrus laugh. Don't question me.
I will question you.
Cass, it's your turn.
Love the pirates.
We do love papyrus. But it's your turn, Cass.
Okay. Fuck. I don't know. I don't know if I can do this, but I kind of want to. I remember I purchased some alchemical supplies
Mhm.
when we did our shopping trip.
Yeah.
So I want to make. Which one should I make? That was fire.
You're gonna
I'm
make it or you're gonna throw it?
I'm gonna make it.
How long does it take you to make it?
Oh God, I don't know.
Like, is this a thing you can do mid-combat?
I would say it would take my entire turn, but
Are there
Maybe
rules
I'm
for
gonna look it up.
this?
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, look it up. Look it up.
Actually, I don't.
Because this is an important thing to, like, know how to do. I think. Let me Google.
Well, there's a sheet for doing that. Alchemical items.
Yeah.
Flash rate.
No, that's for magic items. I want potions. Oh, here we go.
244
244
of the
what?
book- Of the book.
The page of the. I don't own the book.
I know. That's what it's
Oh.
telling me.
Creating potions. Here we go. I found it.
Technically a potion.
On creating potions. It's not, or it is.
It technically is a potion.
Okay. Okay. Do you have the creation free brew potion?
The what?
The item creation feat brew potion. This is for Tui, right? No, this is for first edition. No wonder that's wrong.
I'm like, what? I have alchemical crafting. and
Yeah, that's
crafting
probably what you
alchemy.
need. Minor healing potion. God, how do I make these?
I don't know. I'm confused.
Okay. We are not using Roll20. You guys want to like plug what we're using while I try to figure this out?
Map roll.
I think you have to do
Yeah.
it during downtime to make items unless you're specifically an alchemist. It's looking that's what the craft action is. Yeah, so you could not make it mid-combat.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you must spend 4 days at work at which you create crafting check.
Oh.
So you would
Okay.
need like actual downtime to do this, not mid-combat. I'm posting the link in chat.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, so what do you actually want to do?
What the fuck do I want to do?
I'm assuming you have some kind of murder device besides bulk.
Yeah, I'm gonna order bulk to move out of the way, and then use that's one of my actions. Another action is going to be to to jump down here,
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna reload my crossbow.
Okay.
And hide in the well, like not the well, the fountain.
Okay, is there a side check?
I don't know if there's a hide check. I'm just trying to put myself behind cover.
Make me a stealth check to hide.
Stealth. Oh. 22.
22, and I'll do their contesting. I'll do it against their perception DC, which yes, you are hidden from these guys. They cannot see you because you are small and just dunk yourself under the water.
Not fully underwater, just hid behind
Yee.
in the fountain.
Yee, and that's the end of your turn?
Yep.
Muffet, what do you want to do?
Okay. Let me hold on. Sorry. Okay, so I'm probably here by that point. Like, I'm not gonna die if I go up there, am I?
It depends on if you know the trap is there or not. Does
trap?
Muffet know about the
Yeah.
trap?
I told everyone that there's traps there.
Okay, so yeah,
Yeah,
you could like
right.
go through the trap and not get it.
Like, where are the traps? I see lines
Yes.
in front.
So-
of full.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the Among Us is a trap,
Yeah.
and then the
fungus
pink
a trap.
is your marbles.
Yeah, and that's it. Yes.
Yeah, because the other one went off and killed the kobold.
Okay, cool.
Well, there's now sort of a kobold in the way.
I mean, yeah,
Arc
but I would let you walk past it because the kobolds are small.
I feel genuinely fine because I mean, like, the marbles are in there and they're not exactly like forming out here yet. I don't know if there's anything necessarily. There actually might be though. Give me a second.
Okay.
I was looking at my feet, and I have a feat called Liberating. Well, it might not be useful, I guess, right now, so I might just hold on to it.
Okay.
I thought I had some reaction. It's been a while since like we've played, and I've like looked at everything that I
Nah,
can
it's
do.
cool. It's cool. We took off for school. Understandable.
Actually, no, I do actually. No, this is what I'm looking for. So I have a spell. It's called A Bit of Luck. Basically, I can tilt the scales, and so whenever a target would attempt a saving throw, it can roll twice and use the better roll once. It does this, the spell ends.
So you give them advantage, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, who are you
I'm-
getting it to?
Bulk, I'm considering giving it not bulk. Cass, just because I just think she would benefit from it.
That's fair.
What is it?
It gives you
it-
advantage, basically.
Yeah,
what?
it's a bit of luck. So it's basically any saving throw. So if you attempt a saving throw, you get to roll twice and use the better result. I don't have anything though to like up. Like I have a healing spell, but I don't have any way to like up your AC or to add hit points, like temporary hit points. If I did, I would use that as well. But I think I'm going to use a bit of luck if that's cool.
So I have saving throws.
Okay.
Time to walk over the trap.
And it lasts for 1 minute too. So
1 million.
they hold their like dagger towards you. It looks sort of like strange, but then they do like a little like flick motion, and you feel this sense of like you feel like your senses are sharper, like you have heightened senses. and you realize that they've casted a bit of luck on you. They said, just in case. And then they look back to the door.
I don't know what the spell is.
A bit of luck.
If you're telling me that, then I'll know. Cass does not know spells.
Does Muffet seem as though Cass wants to know what the spell name is?
Cass is currently hiding in a fountain.
They kind of like perk like a little bit of a smile and say, it's a bit of luck. It'll help you in case you need to check twice.
That's adorable. Do you have anything else you want to do?
No, I'm gonna just stay here and keep my eyes open in case like the kobolds get any closer.
Okay. Did you command Bulk to do anything?
I command Bulk to move.
Where do you want Bulk to move Bulk?
I commanded him to move out of the way, so he's going like he's going like up.
Okay. Is that the end of Bulk's turn?
Yep. I'll repair him later.
Katsumi? We're just in a bottleneck right now.
One purpose
kind of-
be a bottleneck.
What do you want to do?
Well, I'm thinking about like moving where Bolt was possibly, or somewhere near that. It's like either one or two things to the side.
Okay.
And then I am also rereading some of my spells.
You bard and your spells.
You nerds and your spells.
Imagine not just smacking things with a sword.
Imagine not just creating your construct to do everything for you.
Imagine summoning a creature from a different plane to fight for you.
True. You know, you and Cass kind of have like a similar mojo going on here, don't you?
Both smalls. Both
Both
got
smalls.
friends.
That fight for them.
Also, I don't know. Is Bulk sentient?
Bulk's, let's take a look at Bulk's intelligence score. His intelligence score is 5. Barely.
Barely sentient. Okay. So what are you gonna do, Katsumi?
I think she's going to cast Biting Words, and she's gonna taunt the kobold.
Do you need to have a vision? Do you need to see them for that?
It doesn't say.
Okay, we'll go with it. Is it a specific one or is it all of them?
Well, can you move me over to
Oh,
where
yes.
Bolt was?
That's right. I forget that you can't move.
Yay!
Is that
no
good?
internet.
I forgot about that. Is that good?
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
I'm thinking about casting it on the closest.
This boy.
That one. Scout 5.
Yeah, Scout 5.
And I'm gonna taunt them a bit.
Okay, so does
So-
he need to make a save or?
I have to make a ranged spell attack roll.
Okay, roll the hit. Roll to hit this koboldy boy.
I doubt that hit. 8.
No. No.
Yeah.
You like jitter and jeer at him and he just cackles and ignores you. High-pitched papyrus. Do you have anything else you want to do? Or is that the end of your turn?
That would be
Oh,
the
no.
end of my turn.
Turn my way.
I can move out of the way.
No, it's okay. I can figure something out.
Okay. That brings us back to Fenny.
All right, so Fenny is just gonna keep sustaining the dazzling or no dancing lights.
I believe you just
with
cast
one-
it once and it's good. It's not like a
Oh.
concentration spell.
Oh, okay. I have duration is sustain under the
Oh,
spell.
yeah, okay, but you don't have to like spend your action to like do that. It's just like as long as you keep it up,
Oh.
it's a thing.
Okay. Things I'm learning.
Yes,
Magic
it's
music.
cool.
First time magic music. Okay. Well,
I mean, to be fair, I could be totally wrong. We only had one other magic user in a party before, but that's what we're going with.
And
alrighty
didn't
then.
have dancing lights.
Exactly.
Wait, does she have dancing lights?
I don't know. She literally does nothing except for sing her songs. Sorry, Bard. But yes, what are you gonna do?
Alrighty then. Well then, I think. Okay, so Envy goes up to Penny and it's like, "What are we doing here? Well, I get we're fighting, but who?" Because Envy hasn't really seen around the corner. I think she saw the kobold die.
Yeah, I love Envy's
Will
voice.
die horribly.
Yeah, it's like
Will that died horribly.
what's going on? And Penny's like I said, I don't have time to explain, but you should go over there and be ready in case anything comes over here. And Envy's like, okay. So Envy is going to move up here, next to Bulk, and I believe I can ready an action.
Yes, you
Like,
can
that's
for like a
next-
specific circumstance.
Yeah. So Envy's just gonna like have her fists up, be very intensely like focused. So if anybody comes like next to her, she's just gonna punch. Is
Got
that
it.
allowed?
Yeah, that works. That's how it works.
Perfect.
Is that the end of your turn?
Thank you. That is my turn. Thank you.
Okay,
That is if they survive the trap.
that is true. It's back to the kobolds, and this kobold is feeling very good about himself. So he's gonna sprint. He's gonna make a dex save. You know what I mean when I say dex save, and that is a 12. Does that save or fail?
It's acrobatics check actually.
His acrobatics is the same thing.
Okay, and what was it?
Oh wait, no, his acrobatics is something else. Sorry, his acrobatics is actually 2 worse, so it would be a 10.
Nope, that doesn't.
So
Work.
what happens to him?
So because the marbles. Oh, am I explaining?
Yes,
or
you are.
you
It's
explaining?
your trap. It's your trap.
Okay, so as the kobold like goes running through, pretty sure of himself the moment his feet or like their feet touches the marbles. If anyone's watching, they watch their expression go from pure "I got this" to "oh shit" in like 0.5 seconds as they face plant onto the marbles and like skitter more across the floor. And Muffet kind of like stifles a laugh because they find it quite hilarious.
So this guy he's prone, right?
Yeah.
So let me double check how prone works in this game. Now my GM screen, stop it. Conditions. Drain, fascinated, fleeting, grab, paralyzed, petrified, prone. So he's flat-footed. You can only take crawl and stand. You can take cover. How does stand work? You stand up from being prone,
One act.
and it is a move action. Yeah, so he's gonna take his last move action to stand up to stop being prone. That's the end of his turn. And this guy, seeing his friend in danger, yes, he's dying, but he needs to help his friend. So he's gonna stand up, he's gonna grab some food, and he's gonna yeet it at you, Katsumi. Some of his gross food with a
Well,
24 to hit. He's very enraged by his friend just failing at life.
Against my
Your
AC?
AC, yes.
I'll be back.
that's it.
Okay, does that crit at all?
No.
Okay. So you have a -1 penalty to D20 rolls and DCs until you spend an action to clean off the gross food. So I actually need to give bulk a state. We're gonna go with other 4, and this means that you have been fooded. You have been fooded.
I have been
Wow.
fooded.
And this guy is
And
very happy. That's how he ends his turn.
I should say that the kobold that is in that square, once he leaves that square won't have like that won't be a problem for them anymore.
Okay, so it like uses it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it scatters them basically, and like at that point, from what I'm understanding, it's probably something they could just like tiptoe their way through.
Yeah.
Unless you wanted to keep it, but I just thought I'd tell you.
Thank you. So these kobolds aren't very smart. This guy's gonna sprint here, and he has his jar of oil in his hand, and he's gonna attempt to yeet it at you, Muffet. Which is where is his attack roll? +5. That is a 15 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. On a miss, the oil covers the ground, but not the hero. So he throws this jar of oil at you. It misses you, but it splats onto the ground. So for the rest of the fight, anyone who moves through a square covered in oil must make an acrobatics skill check. If they don't, they fall. So you are not affected, and you can leave just fine. But if anybody tries to move through that space, they're gonna have some issues.
What square is it?
The one that you're standing on. I'm
Okay.
putting a diamond there, so we know.
I'm just gonna move back to it's that one.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's that one. I love just the map editing tools. Okay. And this guy here, is going to go there, and he sees that you're already covered in food, Katsumi. And he goes, and he's gonna try to throw his, oh god, that's a nat 20. He's gonna try to throw his oil at you, which on this nat 20 hits. It does not do any damage, but you are covered in oil. So for the rest of the fight, you covered in oil must make an acrobatic skill check whenever you try to move. If you fail, you fall over and you are prone. And usually you could step for 5 feet without a check, but because of the nat 20, I'm not gonna let you do that. So you are just sopping with oil.
Fun.
It is just you, though. It's not the square. But yes, you are just drenched in slippery oil. And this guy here, seeing the success of hitting Katsumi, is gonna aim at Muffet and try to smack you with his spear. And that's a nat 1! So he rounds up his spear, and he goes to throw it, and his foot catches on one of the spear marbles, and he stabs himself with a spear. Which is going to do... where's the damage? 4 damage to himself as he stabs himself in the gut.
I am back. What happened?
What a
Katsumi is in a weird fetish situation where they're covered in oil.
Oh,
Um,
God.
There's oil underneath Muffet, and this kobold just stabbed himself in the gut. And that's the end of the kobold's turns. Which brings us to Cass.
Can I shoot around Katsumi, or will I have to try to move?
I'll let you shoot around Cass me, but it'll make the AC harder to hit.
Okay.
So who are you gonna try and shoot?
This kobold out front.
Okay, roll to hit.
10 plus, and he said 7, so 17?
17 hits, yes. How much damage does that do?
Ooh. I get to deal damage.
To Cobalt Scout 5.
7.
wow.
Oh, he is not doing well. You like shoot through his like one of his lungs, and there's a hole in his chest, and he's just barely hanging on. Anything else you want to do?
reload.
Mhm.
I didn't do that as an action. And then try to shoot him again.
Roll the hit. Remember your multiple attack penalty.
Oh yeah, multiple attack penalty.
There is. It's been too long since we've played Abomination Vault, so we forget these things.
So it's -4. What is that? -5?
Yes, -5 unless you have an agile
19.
weapon. What was that?
19.
A 19 does hit. How much damage do you do?
6.
Yeah, he's dead. He is very much dead. How do you kill him?
I put a bolt in the other lung.
Yeah, yeah. He has been double lung pierced, which is how I feel most days. I empathize with this kobold. Okay. And that's the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Next, we got Muffet. Oh, wait, I need to give Katsumi something for being oiled. Let me do that really quick. There you go. You have 2 triangles now.
Oil.
Yes.
Oil and oil.
Okay, but yes, Muffet, it's your turn. Your friend just got oiled, and there's oil under your feet, but because you're moving out of the square, you're good.
All right, I'm going to take one of my javelins,
Mhm.
and I'm going to the one that tried to javelin me. Yeah, I'm gonna try and javelin that one.
What was that?
So-
This was the Scott 4, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Whichever one impaled itself.
Yeah, that was 4.
Well, that would be a 17 plus 7.
Oh, yes.
Um,
Yes.
Okay. And then damage. That is 6 points of damage.
Oh yeah, he's dead. You yeet
Awesome.
you yeet. How do you kill this man?
I take one of my javelins from my back and just throw it as like effortlessly as I can, right into its other lung. And then
Is
I'm
how it
going to pull out
dies.
yes. And I'm gonna pull out another javelin and I'm gonna go after the one that then tried to oil me that then failed.
Then that's number 6, right?
I think so.
Okay.
The one that
It's like directly
is
below
to
it.
the yeah.
Roll to hit this guy, and with your multiple
Okay.
attack penalty.
Yeah. So no. Yeah, it's still going to be an 8 minus 4 though, which I do not think hits.
No, that's not gonna hit. Unfortunately.
And I'm going to
corpse.
take.
You know, that'd be hilarious. It just
Yeah.
hilarious. It just
Wait,
hits the
You said it
corpse.
was an 8 minus 4?
Yeah.
Okay, so that actually does crit fail.
Oh.
Because it has an AC of 16. So you step forward to throw your javelin at this guy, and your foot slips in the oil, and you fall on your ass.
Dang.
State, you are prone. You have oil butt now. Anything? That's the end of your turn then, right?
Yep.
Okay. Wait,
Unless yeah.
did you use 2 actions or 3?
I used 2.
So yeah, you technically have 1 more action.
Could I use it to stand back up?
Yup.
I'm standing back up.
You are no longer prone.
Wow, that was so long of being prone.
Very long.
true.
So long.
Bulk
6 seconds.
is still covered in food.
Bulk is staying there because I didn't order him.
That is true. Which brings us to Katsumi. You are oiled and food. You are just like in a McDonald's right now. Like in the kitchen of a McDonald's, and you're not vibing.
Yeah, she's not having this.
Number 3,
Valid.
Burger King foot lettuce.
In your Burger King burger. Katsumi is Burger King foot lettuce.
No.
Okay, so Katsumi?
Yeah. I think. So what's the whole thing of me moving with oil?
So if you move with oil, you have to make a DC 10 acrobatic skill check. If you fail, they fall over and gain the prone condition instead of moving. And because it was a critical hit to get you, you cannot do any movement without making that check.
Cool.
Yes, you are much oil.
So I'm going to move out of the way of Kess.
Okay. So make me
I'm
that.
gonna try.
Yeah, make me an acrobatic skill check. And you have a -1 to that because you are also covered in food.
Yes.
You were just not vibing.
Debuff to hell.
Yes.
That's a 13.
Yes, you're good.
Okay.
So yeah, you can
Least
move your full movement speed, up to your full movement speed.
Cool. I'm gonna sit in the fountain.
That's valid.
Join Kess in the fountain.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, join Kess in the fountain. Why not?
So like the top right corner there. Like
Oh yes, sir. I need to move you
to
right there.
yeah.
You are
yeah,
now
there you go.
seated in the fountain.
Cool.
Is that all you want to do?
Can I spend another action to defood myself?
Yes, you can defood yourself.
Cool.
You,
I'll
like,
defood myself.
Take a
in the
little
fountain.
bird bath, even though you're a fox.
Yep. It's fine. My little foxy self can bathe.
Yes. Okay. You unfood yourself. And that brings us back to Fenny.
Yeah.
Boy, a lot
So
has
I
happened
think-
since you've last moved.
Yeah. So Fanny is going to take one action to move around over. Where is the limit of like where I can see?
What's your
one-
vision
the
status?
alive kobold?
Oh, the alive
Well,
kobold?
the dancing lights are still active.
Yeah. I'll say you can see them. You would need to be
Okay.
standing either in the space in front of or behind Cass
Join us in the fountain.
Okay.
to be able to hit the kobolds with anything. Or if you want, you could stand in
Yeah.
front of Muffet if you wanted to hit kobold number 6.
Okay. I think with my movement speed, I have to go. I'm joining the fountain, people.
Fountain gang!
Alright. So one action to be
Fountain party.
water. Fountain party. And I'm going to cast the daze cantrip on the kobold that I can see.
Yes, that's the closest one. He needs to make a save.
Yeah, will save.
We'll save. What are the... Not great. That is a 7.
Wow. Okay, so
Kobolds are not very willful.
Well, if it's a crit fail, you check that.
what is it trying to beat again?
It's your spell save DC. Your spellcaster DC. Which should be on your
Ah.
spell page.
Yeah. 17.
Yes, so
It
that
crit fails.
crit fails, yes.
Amazing. Okay, so if the target critically fails to save, it is okay. So the jolt deals mental damage equal to the spell casting ability modifier,
Mhm.
and then if it
And
critically,
is done.
Yeah.
it's stunned 1.
And then the way we deal with crits is it's your whatever you rolled along with your modifiers and stuff doubled.
Oh, okay. So, am I rolling or is it
Yes.
just
So you roll
plus-
your thing. You roll your damage.
It's damage equal to my spellcasting ability modifier.
Oh, then you just double your modifier. Sorry.
Okay, and I think so. My modifier would be my plus in occultism.
Yeah.
Okay, so plus 4.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh,
If
Dead
four
from the
twice is
brain
8, right? And he's dead.
oh, amazing.
So
Okay, and that's
you
not-
have stunned his corpse.
Oh. Okay, wonderful.
Yes.
According to plan.
And that's the end of
And
your
just
turn,
to
right?
clarify, Yeah, but just to clarify, so MP ready to act last time, that doesn't carry over.
No, that does
This-
not.
Right. Perfect. Okay. Just check.
Yeah. That brings us to Cobalt Scouts again. They're like, "Aw, shit. This isn't going well." But they have no choice but to stand and fight for their fallen comrades. So this guy, who's just barely alive, is gonna come forward, and he can see you, Fanny. And he's gonna try to hit you with his spear, which is a 14 to hit.
That misses. AC 7.
Yeah, he yeets his spear, and he grumbles a bit, and he's gonna try one more time with a -5 plus 5. That's a 5 to hit, which... What's your AC?
17.
Oh, so that crit fails.
What?
Because it's over 10. So this kobold goes, "Aw, shit." He yeets his spear. He trips on the tail of one of his dead companions and falls prone on the ground. And that's the end of his turn. Well, that guy. And then the other kobold he's not happy, but there's not much he can do because he is surrounded by corpses. So he's gonna try to attack Muffet again. Oh boy, that's a nat one. 2 in a row for these kobolds. Or
This
crit
guy
fails.
really sucks.
They do. They're kobolds. What did you expect?
What do they get for food and meat?
I think this is the same one though that crit failed the first time.
No. The one who crit failed the first time was Scout 4.
Dang. Okay.
So Scout 6,
Yeah.
when he crit fails,
Scupper's dead.
yeah,
Yep. I
he
killed Scout 4.
is like running forward to smack you. He goes forward he smacks on his face, rolls over twice, and activates Kess's other trap.
It's plus 7 to 15.
Damage? Oh yeah, he has 8 hit points.
It's gone.
He is
Out of
dead.
He is most certainly dead. How does he die?
He runs over, trips, falls, rolls over, flops down onto the spikes, basically getting a shit ton of spikes to everything.
Yes. Okay. And then there is this one kobold left, but he is prone. So, technically we're not out of combat yet. That brings us to you, Cass. Are you guys gonna try to kill this guy, or are you gonna try to like apprehend him, or just general
I'm
question
going
for the
to-
group?
I'm going to reload my crossbow. Order 2. So 2 of my actions are going to order Bulk to grab him.
Okay. So when it gets to Bulk's turn, which is after Muffet, do you want to do anything, Muffet, or do you want to let Bulk just grab?
Oh, I'm just letting Bulk go.
Okay, Bulk can go grab. And then is that like a strength check, or how does the grab work? Do you know?
It's going to be a grapple check.
Grapple. How does grapple work in this game?
What is Bulk
Did
movement?
you roll athletic?
25,
Yeah, that would track.
5,
I'm seeing if I can find
15,
anything.
20, 25, 30. I'm going to
Train
read
you.
it.
Feeble,
Oh, second.
fascinated, grappled. If you must save. Oh, grabbed, I think is technically what you would want to do.
Yeah.
So make me an athletics check against his opposing athletics checks, and then you can grab him. Which is, oh god, that's not good. He does not have athletics. So that's just a straight 8.
Bulk is trained in athletics, so that's an 8 plus what?
Oh yes. You have
and 8
grabbed.
plus 5.
You have grabbed
Sure.
Cobalt Skull too, who is like half dead. Let me see. State. He is other. He is grabbed by Bulk. So he is being grabbed by Bulk, and I think we can end combat there then. We still have an oily Katsumi, but other than that, you guys have managed to murder a crap ton of...
and a fooded bulk.
Oh yeah, and a
So
fooded bulk, that's right. But yes, you murdered some kobolds.
Nice.
What are you guys gonna do?
Knock out the one kobold and then tie him up.
So he's going... You're looking at the big guy who's holding him.
Do any of us have rope?
He is like, he dropped his weapon and he's groveling for his life.
I have rope. Guys, knock him out.
Wait, if you give me gold, I'll tell you.
Bonk.
I'll tell you secrets.
No, I don't think you get gold. What makes you think? No, I don't think you're really in a position to ask for something like that.
Information. I can
You-
tell
you're
you
just-
about our secret weapon and our ball.
You're just gonna tell us.
No. Do you want to make it like?
Tess takes out her ass coil, twists the handle, and turns it to a blade whip, and does like a very intimidating whip.
Do you want to make an intimidate check?
Yeah, I only have a +2. I'll fucking do it.
With Muffet's help, I'll give you. Oh, Muffet can give you a +2 if Muffet wants to help.
Yeah, I'll help.
7.
Okay. He is not
Otari has a
intimidated.
+7 in intimidation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you
just
want to
go
try
for
to
it.
do a second intimidation, go ahead. I'm gonna reveal more of this map.
Living quarters.
Pretty intimidating because Cass is like the same size as him.
Yeah, Kess is just straight up another kobold. But yeah, if somebody else wants to make an intimidate check, you can.
Nope.
No?
I can make an intimidation check.
Go ahead. You are a scary fox.
Yeah, so my intimidation is a +7.
Roll.
Scary fox.
And I got a 26.
Oh yeah, you crit against his will DC, so yes, he will. Thorberlin is the big leader of the mighty kobolds. She has powerful magics to roast you alive, but she's very angry all the time and demands much from her servants, especially now that we have a powerful new friend. The friend is a dragon. A blessing from the gods. A sign the kobolds are destined to return to the surface and conquer the pathetic human town. As soon as the action is grown, we will rise up and take what is ours. He shies away into Bulk's grasp.
Well,
Guys, my mom just came in her nest about meth.
Muffet kind of like walks over and like takes the cobalt and grabs its chin and like forces it to look at them and goes, I understand that you want power, but from what my experience has been, you're not gonna stop at a town. What are you
Oh my God.
what are you thinking at all? Why do you think that this is an okay thing to do?
Kobolds, the gods have given us a blessing. He is shaking and about to cry.
What did he say? You cut out there for me.
That the gods have given him a blessing. My mic is eating some of these kobold noises, so let me know if you can't hear anything.
kobold voice too powerful.
Yes. Also, my
You
mom
don't
came in
need-
and asked if I was on meth when I did the kobold voice.
Oh,
I guess I'm gonna ask. Which god?
Muffet turns his
Dragon
face to
god.
look at you.
You know.
Which of the dragon gods?
I don't know. The boss just says that. It's her god, not mine. She says the Dragon Queen will come and give us power.
Here, Ma.
Yeah, maybe? Dragon Queen.
Can I roll a religion check with more knowledge? Like, I've gathered knowledge again for this to try to understand.
Sure.
Wait, no, I remember. I rolled a check like that, and I realized the Dragon Queen does not exist.
Yes, you did.
Your
Also,
Dragon
Tiamat is
Queen
not in
does
this
not
game.
exist. She isn't. Apsu is.
Absu is, yeah. I was just Googling Pathfinder Dragon D.
Yeah.
Or is Tiamat in the game? Dahak. There are the good ones. Sorry.
Apsu and Taha.
Yes. He was, I don't know if you can hear that, but he was doing high-pitched screaming.
Yeah.
He is terrified.
I kick him in the balls, make his voice higher.
Roll me damage.
That's like the nut. So how do you do unarmed strikes in this game?
It's good. I think you need to be proficient in them. I think it.
I
Oh
am.
God.
I am.
Let me Google it. Finder unarmed strike.
Fits. 1d4.
1d4. Okay, yeah, do that. I think it's plus your strength.
I'm not trying to kill him. I'm just trying to fuck
Okay.
him. 4.
You
Or
punch
plus
this
strength.
guy so hard in the balls he passes out. Don't know how you do that, because kobolds do not have external genitalia, but you know.
I kick it so hard it hits the internal genitalia.
Yes. He is currently unconscious.
Wow.
Deplorable.
Okay, let me give you guys the actual description for this room, because I never did that. As the door opens, the smell of rotten fish and mold apparently there was a door. I didn't realize that. And mold wafts out. On the west side of this bathroom is a large table with benches on either side. Old food scraps, dirty knives, and broken plates cover the table. Off to the east side, burrows have been dug into the wall to make small sleeping chambers filled with straw mats. This must be the Kobold's Warren. So that kobold voice broke my voice.
Muffet looks to where Fenny is and like points to the chest and says, there's a chest if you're wanting to go through it.
I'd like
Just
to loot the
be
corpses.
careful.
Okay.
I'd like to loot the corpses, but not strip them. I'm not that.
Okay. So each of the horses.
I do it once. Oh my.
No, you did do it more. You did it more than once.
Oh well, technicalities.
So each of these kobolds had 3 spears, leather armor, one of those shell necklaces. Yeah, and that's about it. They do have leather armor if you want to take that. So you can take their spears, you can take their necklaces.
The jars for oil. I see now.
Yes. And then if you want to go investigate that chest, Fanny, can you move over there so I can tell you what's in it?
Oh, one sec. Benny is like rearing to go, but Emmy has her like hands like cupped around like Benny's face and is like moving from side to side, like trying to see if like she got hurt at all.
Aww.
She's like, yep. Okay. I'm fine. Look, okay. Can I go now? And Emmy's like, okay.
That's amazing.
Like frothing at
Yes.
And he's like, okay, I see that you're okay. Now, and Penny's like, great. And then she runs away and she goes to the chest.
Okay.
the one thing that came to my mind, one of those child leashes.
Yes.
Child leash.
Hear it.
So yeah.
Be like both the leash.
So this chest, you throw it open. This chest is filled with trinkets and collected valuables. It holds a bolt of fine silk cloth worth 5 gold points, a painting of an adventurer on a horse worth 2 gold, a sack filled with 20 silver pieces, a crystal decanter filled with a liquid, a jar of oil, and some kind of a feather token and another like vial that looks like some kind of a potion.
I want potions. I want vials. I want all the chemical things.
Okay, so how do you guys want to split this up?
I'm perfectly fine not taking any of the money, but taking the potions and stuff, like the crystal decanter, the potion thing, and the jar of oil.
Muffet holds up their hands. It's just like, it's all yours.
The smalls are raiding the chest.
Yeah, so you get a crystal decanter filled with some kind of liquid, a jar of oil, and then an unknown potion.
Jar of oil and unknown potion. How the hell do you spell decanter?
Decanter. And that decanter is worth 1 gold if you want to sell it. Decanter.
Nebulous substance. Yeah.
So do you guys, does anybody else want the cloth, the painting, the money, the feather token, and yeah, that's it.
What? How much money was there again?
20
20
silver.
silver pieces.
I mean, I'd be down to split money, or if we wanted, we could always, trade some of these trinkets.
Yeah.
For...
I'm not taking any of the money. I took 3 things.
And what was the orb again? Or like the feather trinket? Were there anything special?
Well, it looks like the feather token. You know feather tokens are magical, but you don't know what kind this is.
I think I have the what is it? A detect magic cantrip?
Yeah, with that I can tell you what it is. It's a ladder feather token, so you can use it to summon a ladder. I'm pretty sure.
Ladder?
I'm pretty sure that's what it does.
This is like a full-blown ladder, like that you can climb up.
Yeah, I think let me Google ladder feather token.
Portable
Okay.
ladder. Go.
Okay. Each feather token appears to be a simple feather from an exotic bird. The feather shaft dipped in gold bears a single arcane rune. Activating a feather token causes it to transform into another object, but then can be used as normal for those objects. Can only be activated once.
And then you just have to keep the object?
Yeah. When activated, it turns into permanently a 20-foot long wooden ladder.
Hilarious.
The ladder. Chuck.
Yeah. There are some that can spawn fully grown trees.
How you activate it, you have to say Coco.
You have to say go ladder.
Yes.
Check it out.
But who wants that?
If you don't want it, I will take the ladder.
I already took things, so I'm privileged.
Okay.
Things.
Okay, so you have a ladder feather token now. And then there is still the 20 silver, the fine cloth, and the painting left.
Can Benny feel the cloth just to see how much it could potentially
Oh, 5 gold.
worth?
I told you the prices on everything else, so.
Oh my goodness.
It's nice silk.
Wow. We all did so much work to get here. Oh my gosh. Thank you.
Muffet, are you just sitting on a table?
Yes, I am squatting and sitting on a table. I'm very much enjoying watching everyone be very happy with
Questions?
Just so you know, there's old
can
rotten
move the
food on that
poster
table. Did you
to
move
the
the
chat.
Did you move the old rotten food?
Absolutely. Or I gingerly got around it, and I'm sitting in a spot where it isn't rotten food.
Okay. Okay.
You can move me towards the chest.
Oh yes, sorry. There you go.
Cool.
So yeah, how do you want to split up the rest of the stuff? I mean, it sounds like Fenny wants the cloth.
I mean, I am just so happy to be in this room with all you fine folks. But I'm no glut. I'm fair.
Are you sure about that?
Are you?
Well, I know when fair is fair, and to split things evenly, I think we all deserve a piece of the pie here. So I'm good with any way we want to split.
I'm good if we wanted to trade in the silk and the painting for gold. I'd be down to split that.
Yes, I like how you think.
Okay, but
I
you
checked
still have
plus
the
the
20
side
silver to
hamper.
divvy up between you guys. And it sounds like, Kess, did you want any of the silver?
No, I just wanted the
Is MB just watching
necklace
you guys
tokens.
get loot? Does MB want this loot?
No, Envy's like whatever is Fenny's like that like essentially like they share like a bond link. So whatever Fenny gets, Envy essentially gets
Okay.
in
Cool.
that kind of way.
It's like giving your twin children one birthday present to share. Yes. Yes, I understand.
No. Give your favorite child the present, telling them to share.
Oh,
No,
yes.
Oh my,
wants.
oh my.
But yeah,
We'll go
okay.
into their dynamic more later, but yeah.
Who's
Envy
taking
is, Envy is fine with whatever Fenny gets.
Yeah,
and,
you
like,
guys
doesn't
can...
want it. Kind of like Buffett doesn't want anything right now.
That's fair. You guys can trade in that stuff, and then you have the 20 silver pieces.
I want to check what's in the decanter and what the potion is.
Okay, first let's take care of the silver, and then we can look into those, okay?
Okay.
So there's 20 silver.
Do you want to just split it?
I'd love to.
20
Cool.
silver. How many do we have?
4, so 5 each.
4, 5.
Unless you're counting bulk.
It's like the same thing. Actually, no.
Yeah.
Bulk just doesn't really get anything, so you can't really use it.
Yeah, bulk is just your manservant.
Yes. I
Okay.
hate how accurate that is, but yes.
So each of you get 5 silver.
Yes.
See, bulk doesn't have enough sentience to know what money is
That's
or
valid.
how to use it.
He just knows
He knows
that you're
how to
cool.
punch things. Yeah, he knows like that's cool. He knows how to punch things.
Yes, and then you said you wanted to look into the mysterious liquid in the potion?
Yep.
With that detect magic, I will tell you that it's a healing potion. It's chunky.
Oh, yeah.
In case you were wondering.
Yes.
And then the decanter, you can make me what kind of a check? Do you have
I
craft
think it's
alchemy?
crafting.
Yeah, you can make me a craft.
I have specialty crafting in alchemy and alchemical crafting.
Make
and
me
I'm
a
pretty
craft
sure-
alchemy check, yeah.
I'm pretty sure you use crafting to understand things in this game.
Yeah. So make me a craft alchemy check.
21.
This is old sour wine.
Technically, it's 22. Old sour wine.
Yes.
Cool. I'm going to turn it into a bioweapon.
Lovely. Okay.
It tastes good.
I'm so excited.
So is there any end of session RP we want to do? Because this is going to be our last room for tonight.
Does the wine taste good?
It's old sour wine. No. No, I'm trying to get to a bioweapon.
Well, it's a good thing I brought my own. Anybody want some?
Those who don't know, this is my usual thing that happens whenever I play a character that can craft things, is I just create weird, terrifying weapons.
Wait, guys.
Just watching all three of them be very excited.
I just got somebody commenting saying that I can't call a brass choir a brass choir
What?
in my
Why?
fan fiction. Because they're like, choir means singer. Like, no, a brass choir is like an actual group.
What
You
the
would know.
fuck?
I would know.
Wait,
Sorry, that's off topic.
No.
what?
You can tell them you have a one of your friends is a music major.
Yes.
They're wrong.
But also, I don't want to be aggressive. I'll just probably ignore it.
No, be aggressive.
Fair.
Aggressive.
Okay. Sorry, back to your end of session RP.
I'm going to roll a craft check to heal bulk. Does bulk do some damage? I actually will look that up. Bulk doesn't take damage, so I don't know how to do this. How? People go with your stuff while I take this.
Wait, what are you trying to do, Cass? Okay, everybody else, speak with yourselves.
I'm rolling healing
Oh,
to like heal bulk, but I'm rolling a craft check to heal him.
okay, yeah, go ahead. So we were talking about sour wine and that Fenny was getting drunk.
Yes.
Which-
Um,
She has
Can I
alcohol in her
eat
bag.
oil?
Yeah,
Somehow?
Yeah, if you, it'll take you a bit, but yes, you can oil yourself.
Cool.
Oh, you never made me a check to make sure you could walk over there.
To walk to the chest?
Yeah, because whenever you move, you have to make a check. Acrobatics.
24.
Yeah, bulk is good.
Uh,
You can also unfood him. A 6?
I will do that as well.
So as you were on your way to the chest, you did slip and fall on your face, but you're good.
okay. She's trying.
You're trying your best, and you guys can unoil and unfood yourself. And I will unstate you. Yeah, so you guys did good combat. How's everybody doing health-wise?
Great.
I don't think
I'm fine.
you got hit at all. Yeah, full health.
Cool. I just know you guys were roughed up a bit in that fountain encounter. So, just
I was
checking.
still back full. I do not know how to delete these.
So what?
That's oh good. I can.
Okay.
I deleted the Among Us and the other.
Oh,
World.
okay. I don't know how to. We can deal with the marbles later. I think that's where we're probably gonna end this session for today, though. Thank you guys for coming.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Of course.
Yeah.
that was fun. I'm going to exit and disconnecting. Save campaign. I'm yeeting you guys out of the server.
I'm going back.
Wasn't there anyways.
My mom's complaining that my streaming is using a bandwidth. So we're gonna wrap up stream here. I'll talk to you guys later. We'll be are we streaming this next week?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
good.
good. I'm not working on Thursday. I'm all good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Wait, no. Christmas is the Sunday. We're not streaming on Christmas Eve. Just making sure.
No,
Okay.
we're good.
Okay, I'll talk to you peoples later. Bye-bye. Thank you everybody for coming to stream. Had a lot of fun today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Now let me get Twitch open so we can raid somebody. Who is live? Ooh, we'll just say how to drop the hammer. No, I do not want to. I accidentally made a clip. I didn't want to do that. Yeah, let's go see how to drop the hammer. I'll meet you guys over there. Yeah. Have a nice night, everybody, and I will see you probably over the weekend for stream.